Hey, we're gonna hit you with the bars real quick. Hey, quarantine life, but my flow still sick. If I had a maid, I have a make you lemonade. And I don't need to get laid, so don't be afraid. Girl, I get paid, but I'm in pain. Kinda like Wayne, first name Bruce. Where the hell's that made with the goddamn juice? Every day's the same, deja vu. Bring in the wine, yeah, bring in the Zans. Pump up my songs, yeah, let's do a dance. You the kind of girl that made me cancel my plans. You the only girl I let her pay for OnlyFans. Driving.
So, this is podcast number
286.
286, and today is October 16th, 2023, which is National Boss Day.
Bossing,
which is also Marconi's birthday, everybody.
It's an honor to have a birthday. Not too many people have those, especially those who are in suffering right now. So it's great to be here. Really interesting. You know, we went to Target because we were looking for wires. This is a first podcast under my gift that my producer gave me. Are these portable mics. So
Rode wireless go-to mics.
Yes, ma'am. The podcast is only going up from here, so very wireless, very free. I've just got these things clipped onto me. The last time I had a clip-on mic was when we were at Monica's, and I was with that Vimo guy, and that was about it.
It was the same kind?
Seemed like it, but I don't remember.
Huh.
And but now I've got my own, and I don't know if I told you this, but I posted a podcast with a recent comedian that I did, and I don't really count this as a solo episode because you're kind of part of it right now. You're kind of conducting it a little bit, so appreciate that. But when I posted it, Peter, my sweet friend Peter, was like, "Dude, you need video, you know? You need video in your podcast. You need just hire a camera person like Irvin or something." You know, I was just like, it's not that important. But now that I got these mics, I was like, maybe I could get a camera. But it's just, I don't know. I'm not too focused on it. I feel like, because a lot of people like to do podcasts like in person. They want video and stuff like that to give it a show vibe or whatever.
But the thing is, like, you're totally, like, capable of doing that. You know, like, you have, like, equipment to get you to do that. But it's just more of, like, you're so laid back.
Yeah, I think that's kind of part of it. I feel like even when the podcasts are in person, as opposed to like just calling somebody, it takes away like the awkwardness, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like when you do it in person, and if it's just like in my car or some shit, it turns into like the responsibility of making your guest comfortable.
Right.
But it's like, what better way to make your guest comfortable than just calling them and them be wherever you want. You know what I mean? I don't like when people are in their cars. That's like something, when somebody tells me they're in their car, it's not right, but it makes me feel like, oh, they're not taking this serious. But
why though? Like some people probably
I know
prefer, like, imagine being like in your car, the audio is much better because it's closed in.
I guess I just think about the signal of when I call them, if that makes sense.
Oh, like,
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like when you listen to somebody else's podcast and they say they're in the car.
No, I'm talking about when I call them or something.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Not taking anything away. I know it's just my own. It's my own preference. I don't think I have right reasoning to not like it. I'm just being honest and talking.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
But
I don't explained it.
You know, I don't want people to be, yeah, come over to my house. We'll do a podcast. Like, make yourself at home. Like, fuck you, dude. I'm gonna give you a call and we're just gonna have a conversation. Like, I don't believe in, oh yeah, the podcast is so much better now that we have video and stuff like that. Unless I have facial expressions, I just feel like having a studio is fucking tacky.
But it's not. I mean, you kind of have like, okay, I'm just here to like but like tell you have your own room. It's not like a studio, but it's like your own room for whatever the fuck you want. But you have been doing the podcasts in the garage.
Yeah, I like it in the garage. I don't know.
Well, it's Marconi's birthday, so how about you take this birthday joint and you kick us off?
Right.
Today's podcast, yeah, I know you guys would love to hear Marconi's lovely rambling voice right now, but it's his birthday and I took it upon myself to make it a little fun. So we're gonna be smoking. I just rolled him a joint and I'm gonna ask him a few questions that I Googled on the internet. Just so you guys have a better idea. I don't know if you guys know too much about him, even though like you probably do. But we're gonna ask him straight, direct questions.
It's crazy, man. We went out to eat breakfast. We had a good day so far. Went out to Best Buy to buy a wire so I could plug in my microphones with my phone, and then we went to Target, and it's crazy. We saw this girl who had, gym shorts on. Her ass is just out everywhere.
You can't see him, but he's smiling. But like in the store, we were getting in line at the self-checkout.
Can I tell the story? Because I don't want you to get the story wrong.
Okay, fine.
So I saw this girl from afar away.
Of course
I really
you did.
Because she had highlighter ass fucking booty shorts on. And in
That's
my
the only
head,
thing that was being highlighted, huh?
And in my head, I was like, I really hope we don't fucking like get behind. I want to get away from her because I want to avoid all awkwardness. Like I remember I saw the first like checkout lane right next to me. And I was like, oh, let's just go to, I remember I was like, well, how about this one? And my girl was all like, it's closed. So we kept going. It's like, let's just do self-checkout. And then the girl with the fucking booty shorts goes into self-checkout and I end up right behind her. Right behind her. I feel it in my peripherals.
He felt it in the tip of his dick. Right? The energy, the magnetism.
Hold on, let me finish the story. So it's my birthday, right? So it's my birthday, and so normally, I feel like if it wasn't my birthday, now let me finish. I feel like normally if it wasn't my birthday, my girl would just kind of nudge me like, what do you think? But since it was my birthday, she let it slide.
Bro, no,
I literally right there at Target got to pull her pants down and fuck her right there just for my birthday. So yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
No, bro. In your fucking mind.
I'm just trying to be funny.
This fucking guy. So
I was uncomfortable.
We were right behind her. She's in like highlighter, gym, booty shorts, wedgie galore. And we're like right behind her. Like she's cute or whatever, but she's like wearing like. It's very obvious that it's so tight that she is showing off her gains, right?
Yeah.
And we get right behind her, and like me and Marky are just smiling because we both know what's going on. And you just see him like a sweat.
I feel like everyone looking at me
because I'm like
I'm the only guy. And
there was this like other white dude behind the lady that was behind us, and he was just staring at her.
Oh really?
Like I turned around because the lady behind us was also staring at her. Like when she walked up, she was just like staring at her up and down before she got behind us, and I'm like, and she caught me looking at her, staring at this lady.
Wow.
And then she just looks away. I'm like, yeah, you're staring at her, judging. And then when I turn around, I see this fucking guy just staring at her. I'm like, oh my God. And then I look at Marconi, and he's just like looking at everything else but in front of him.
Yeah, man.
And then he takes out his phone, and I'm like, you're about to take a picture? Like in my head, I'm like thinking he's trying to be funny. But on his phone, he puts, I'm uncomfortable. He like texts that.
I was uncomfortable. I was sexually harassed, honestly, visually. Because I didn't need that in my life, honestly.
Okay.
Like, I feel oppressed. Now I know what the people in the Middle East feel like.
You don't fucking even play.
No, seriously, that's why girls are supposed to not even show their ankles, because it's literally a sin. That lady is the devil. That's what she is.
No, she's not. She was just having a good old grand time.
I'm joking.
But it's true though, like she was out there, butts out, everything, and it's totally fine. I was telling Marconi that one day when I get my fitness journey on track, I'm gonna be buying some clothes that look like that as well, so that he can like walk me around. I can be his little trophy, his little trinket. He'll be smiling. That's what I told him, and he was like, no.
Whatever. Let's go on with these questions.
It was just funny. Yeah, funny.
It
was like a really funny, like to see him go from like ha 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 to oh my God, I can't look in front of me. But I wasn't like mad or anything. I wasn't.
10 years ago you would be.
10 years ago, but it's not 10 years ago, bro.
Yeah, it's called growth.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, let's hit this this joint.
I forgot about that. My bad. I was
Light it
born on
up.
420, and my mom told me she knew what 420 meant yesterday.
Yeah, his parents. I don't know, but they were talking about something. Your dad was talking about
Oh, you
sex,
won't let that go.
and then your
Oh, hold
mom
on.
started
My
talking
dad
about
wasn't talking about sex with my mom. They were making jokes about sex
Yeah,
with
exactly.
other people.
And
Don't get it twisted.
That's maturity right there, because 10 years ago that wouldn't have been happening. But like, we're all grown now, and the fact that they feel comfortable enough to talk about sex around us is improvement. I think what we should do is do half of it here and then the other half with your parents.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to do a podcast with my parents.
Why?
I want to watch Kill Tony with them, and that's it, because I feel like my parents don't want to.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Like I've tried to have my dad on multiple times. He doesn't want to.
One day you're gonna get him.
I hope just
With
something.
With these? Shit, he'll feel like so official. He'll be like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
These things are really cool. All right, we're gonna ask Marconi questions. He's getting a little lit now, and yeah, this is the moment. All right, first question that I have for you are: what are 3 current things on your bucket list?
3 current things on my bucket list. First thing that comes to my mind, this is lame, but it's honest from the heart. I want to do stand-up comedy at Cobb's Comedy Club. I feel like it might be somewhat easy to get in there. I just seen Charlie. He was there last night in San Francisco.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best choreographed set of the night. You're welcome, everybody. And I don't know. I just something just feels cool about going to like either like improv or the punchline or something. Because right now I feel like, and no disrespect to these places, well, it makes sense because I'm an open micer, so
Yes.
I've hit the open mics at like smaller clubs that allow open mics, like Alameda. I've never been able to do a set there, but the only reason I've been able to get there is just because of the open mic and a roast battle.
Battles.
So I could do a roast battle at Cobb's, but really what I really want, the only reason why I would do a roast battle is just so I could get my name in there. But I really just want to do a set. I just want to do comedy. I don't really like roast battles. So
All
that's
right,
a
so
bucket
that's the
list.
one.
That's number 1.
Number two.
On my bucket list.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna keep him on track. Cheers. Cheers, listeners.
I would want to get on either Kill Tony or like judge, like be a judge for a roast battle or something. I would want to
Okay.
be like on some kind of panel
Okay.
for a show. That's a definite like
a big show production.
yeah, that would be cool just to feel like featured as like I don't know, but I
Okay.
don't know how you get your way in. It just seems like fun. It doesn't seem like work. It seems like
How
fun.
about the third bucket list thing? Not about comedy.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Third thing on the bucket. Oh, here's one. This has been my bucket list for a while, and
Okay.
I just need to work at it. I want to one day be able to bench press 225,
225.
which is 2 plates basically.
It's like one big person.
Yeah, I tried it once, maybe like 6 years ago. I had a spotter, and I feel like I was pretty close. Like if I get, disciplined or really like think about it. Right now I feel like I'm far away, but knock on wood, I think some of the best things that'll help me get there is I'm injury free, especially when it comes to bench pressing. Like I don't have a fucked up shoulder or anything, so. But I don't want to fuck my shoulder up trying to get to 225. I want to get there smart. And so that's
Just like work your way up there.
yeah. And so I don't know, if we get the gym membership, that's something that I would like always kind of have in the back of my head to motivate me to go.
All right, let's do it.
But I'm a smaller person, so
You feel more accomplished if you could lift 220 or 250 because you're smaller.
225.
225.
Yeah, like I feel like there's people who are bigger than me, and like they just don't have the muscle or the strength, and they can't even do 135. Like they can't even do a plate. And I feel like the best shape I've ever been, I feel like I could have been rep 20 reps on the bench press, 135. Right now, I don't know. Maybe I could get a good 10 to 15.
Okay.
Well, today I told you, but I'll tell the podcast. I tried to do 29 pull-ups in honor of turning 29. And I got to 22, but I feel like I didn't push myself because I just felt my form kind of like slacking. Like it wasn't, they weren't the best pull-ups. I was just trying to
But
go
you did
for,
them?
yeah, I was trying to go for numbers, and it didn't really feel satisfying if I got to 29, even with my half-ass reps.
Right.
And then I just stopped, and I was just like, let's just look at the camera. And then the camera didn't even record it at a right angle. And then, and yeah, I want to get better at muscle ups. But yeah, that's
You
my
got
bucket
that.
list. Go ahead.
So top 3 bucket lists for you right now would be performing at Cobb's, a set, being a guest on a roast battle, or a show on a big production,
Or like be on Kill Tony or
like
something.
Kill Tony or something like
Be on,
that.
be on like a big show.
And number 3 is bench press 225.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Random.
Sounds
Very
good to me.
At least, yeah.
Next question I
Are
got
you
for
writing
you.
my answers down?
No, we're
Oh,
just. Why
okay.
would I write them down?
I just thought you were.
No, we have them audio written.
Yeah. Oh yeah, huh?
Okay,
Hello.
so
You kind of forget I'm recording when you have these mics on.
yeah, that's the good thing about it. It's
Yeah.
nice. All right, so next question. What's your favorite childhood memory?
Ooh, I have 2. The first one that comes to my mind is it's always labeled in my head my best birthday ever when I turned 7 years old.
Cheers, guys.
I turned 7, and we had everything, man. We had a jumper, we had a clown, we had face paint, we had friends. It was cool. And I think I remember the next birthday was one of the worst birthdays ever because we had moved, and my parents didn't really have the money to throw a big birthday like they did last time. So I was kind of like spoiled with it. We had a birthday at a fucking Straw Hat Pizza, and I thought we were just having lunch. And my buddy AJ was there, who FaceTimed me today. He does that every year.
Yeah,
He was the only one there, and I was all like, "You want to go to my birthday party after this?" And he's
Oh,
all like,
yeah.
He was all like, "Sure." So then I asked my parents like, "Yeah, can AJ come to the birthday party after?" And my parents were like, "This is the birthday party," and I was so taken aback. I was like, "What? What?"
And your
So
second one?
Second one is, I think, it's like the 3rd grade. It was like after we had like a surprise. My parents dropped me off to school, and we had like a surprise fair or something. Like it was just a day. There was like jumpers, big ass slides and shit. I don't remember it much, but my mom always tells me that like my face was lit up, and I was just like, "This is the best day ever." And like, 'cause I thought it was gonna be regular school, but we had hella fun. I got out of school early.
And your mom remembers that? Memory?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
I guess
cute.
like when I came
We should get
home.
her side of it one day. I would like to hear her.
Yeah, and but I don't I don't remember too much of it. I remember it was kind of a gloomier day, like how it was today. And I just remember kind of coming home early and being happy to watch like Clifford the Big Red Dog. I think they had like a Clifford the Big Red Dog slide or something. I don't really remember that one as much. Yeah, man, I remember some of my birthdays, because you got to think about it. My dad's birthday's right before me. So my dad would throw parties, and like people would just come over for like my dad's birthday, and they'd bring their kids. And I just remember everybody, I'd be like 6 or 7, and they're like leaving, and they're like, "Happy birthday, Raul." And and it just felt cool. Like there was a lot of years where like sometimes it wasn't even necessarily the party that was the funnest part of my birthday. It was like when everything was just done. And I just felt like, had that feeling when it was getting dark, and I was like, today was a good day.
Aw.
I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question. Here, take a hit before. Oh, yeah. All right.
Are these the flirty questions you're asking me about?
No, these are just. You want me to ask you the flirty ones?
No, I was just wondering.
No, because this is like 154 questions to ask, but I'm not
Holy
going to ask
shit.
you 154.
Yeah,
I'm just like
that's
trying to find like
29.
the good ones.
29.
But then I'll go back and find the sexual ones. You know, the other.
I don't know if the
page.
podcast wants to hear that
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying. We're just. I'm doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Here's a question. Here's an egotistical question, but there's nothing wrong with a little bit of it. You know.
Sure.
What are your favorite parts of your personality? Have you ever thought about that? Like your favorite parts of your personality that you have. I've never thought about that.
I like my sense of humor because I feel like it's a part of my personality when it comes to taking things on the chin in life. I can always revert to making something funny, even if it's like if it could be offensive or anything. It's sometimes just for me. Like if I truly find something funny, like I think I said something kind of fucking racist today when we were eating breakfast. But you laugh and like, you get my humor, which is a part of why we're together.
I don't remember it.
It was when because so we were at the restaurant. I'll say it. Who gives a shit? We were at the restaurant, and I guess I was laughing hella loud. I was being hella loud, and the people behind us got up, and like
Twice, dude.
yeah, people got up from behind and like changed seats because I was being so loud.
But I don't know if it was because of that or we just had the best view and we were in the way, so they moved to get into another view.
Sure.
These two older ladies left, but they went inside, and then the family behind us moved just one table over. So I don't know, but it'd be kind of funny if that's the reason.
I'm not gonna finish that joke.
You were like, ah ha 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 ha.
I'm having a good time. It's my birthday.
I know, but it's just funny that people were just like, okay.
Yeah, it's funny to think that it's like that, and it's just like, you know, some people would have a bad attitude and be like, fucking bitch, dude, like, why would you move back? Like, I'm just chilling and having a good time, and people are just haters. But for me, I was all like, yeah, I think I was black in a past life, you know.
Yeah.
And so
I forgot about that joke.
See, if you're listening and you don't understand, I feel like that joke it's not as funny to you guys as it is to me and her, because it's kind of an inside joke. My girl always just kind of believes that I was black in a past life.
Yeah.
And I just roll with it. I don't argue
because you're a rapper and shit.
I'm a rapper. Yeah, I just
you're
got
a fucking
podcast.
comedian. You got a podcast. You know, you're loud. You laugh loud. You're always jolly and shit.
I feel like
you're
you're
always
accidentally
happy.
being racist right now.
I know, but you're always happy. I don't know. It's just a thing.
I mean, is it racist to say black people are happy? I feel like some black people would be all like...
I don't fucking know. It's just, you know, sometimes you just give me that vibe. You got a lot of black friends.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't mean to be racist. I'm just saying, like, I just say it in, like, a cool way.
Yep, this is stuff I've heard growing up. What was the question?
I don't even remember. Oh, yes. What's your favorite part about your personality?
Yeah, I just said that. Like my humor.
Your humor. That is definitely one really, 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 really great thing about your personality.
Thanks.
That I like is your humor, and you take shit on the chin. You like don't get booty tickled.
Sometimes
you're
I do.
Easygoing. I know you do.
But everybody
you do,
gets
but
booty tickled,
you do for I feel like reasons that are valid sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, like not getting my $100 fucking.
But you got it.
I got it, but I feel there's a little part of me that feels like I would have not got it if I didn't get booty tickled. So I like to get booty tickled when it matters. I'm not gonna just sit around and be
disrespecting.
If I can answer my booty tickleness with like, well, what are you gonna do about it? And there's nothing you can do about it, then I won't get booty tickled. But if there's something I can do about it, like those fucking people on my birthday a couple of years ago, when they cut us in line. Fucking Six Flags, and I
forgot about that. That was on your birthday?
Yeah, I don't know if it was birthday, but like birthday weekend or something.
Yeah, we went to celebrate for your birthday.
Yeah, like
on your birthday.
I felt like if I yelled at them, like even if it doesn't get me my spot back in line or whatever, at least they fucking know that I'm upset, and maybe to this day they think back and like, remember that kid who got fucking pissed off at the thing?
He was loud about. You told the podcast the story, right?
I don't know,
like how it went down.
I mean, I guess I had a podcast during this time, but it's like I highly doubt people are keeping up like this much with me. And if you are, it's kind of creepy.
You want to tell them what happened? You want me to tell them?
Okay, you can tell them.
Okay, so yeah, we went to Six Flags and we were waiting in line for the Superman ride. And this line was very, very long.
3 hours.
It was like a 3-hour wait to get on the Superman ride. And we were waiting, and then these two like Mexican boys popped up behind.
Kids.
Yeah, they were like kids. They were like probably like, I don't know, fucking like 12. And they were behind the people that were behind us. And I just saw them in the corner, and then they like scooted up, and then they ended up in front of us. Right? But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I just let it go. I was like, whatever. And then they were like, hey, can we bring, like, first they didn't acknowledge that they cut us, and then later they say, hey, can we bring our people up here and us?
Oh yeah, and now that I think about it, they were right in front of us. I forgot about that.
Yeah, right, like literally.
I'm glad you're telling the story because I would have kind of butchered it.
Yeah, they were
You're
right
doing
in
a
front of
great job.
us, and then we were like, okay, they already cut us and shit. Like, okay, fine, whatever. They must just not be bringing that many people, you know. Maybe they were waiting in line, like, somewhere, I don't know. Benefit of the doubt, I guess, in a way. These motherfuckers, did I say they were Mexican? So, I'm Mexican, okay? So, this isn't racist, because I have a big family as well. These motherfuckers brought the whole fucking body and shit. They brought, like, it was probably, like, 6 people. Six
It
or
was
5
hella
people.
people,
Like,
dude.
it was
Like-
a lot. Like, it was a lot to be bringing
It was
in
a
a
whole
line
train.
where you have to, like, physically move to get them to fit, because this is a Six Flags line, Disneyland line, whatever line you've ever been in for a roller coaster. Just imagine that line, 3-hour wait. And we're all shoved in, and then they brought them many people. Marky just loses it. He just starts.
No, wait. Did you mention the people who came in like after, like? Because there was people who had the fast track. We're in the regular civilian line.
Oh, yeah.
So I lost it
Yeah.
when the people fucking.
Yeah, so at first he's not losing it, but under his breath he's losing it, right? He's just like, me and him are both like, bruh, come on. And like the people behind us, because realize there's people behind us, we're almost to the ride kind of, we're like below the stairs. The people behind us seeing these people like push through them to get in front of us, and like it's a lot of people. But there's a fast track line, and then all of a sudden these, were they Indian?
Yeah, they were something that's
I don't know,
not
but
at
also
peace.
also another one, another like kind of like Mexican. We have a big family. Another big family came through, but they're not Mexican.
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty
they
sure
they
like
were
Arab.
laughing at us, like, cause I was yelling and they were just.
Yeah.
Oh, boo-hoo, or some shit about it, like
Exactly,
just
so-
not letting me get to them. Applaud to the Indians, dude.
Exactly. Like they pull up and Marky just fucking loses it because fast track is priority, so they get to go on before us.
So we had like 2 big ass families cut us.
pretty like kind of in a way, yeah. But the thing is, like we were just more mad about the people in front of us who like hella just said thank you, and we just let like 10 people cut everybody behind us who didn't even wait at all. You feel me?
Yeah, there was people behind that were
You
upset too,
feel
but
me?
I wanted to let them know, and they wouldn't fucking look at
Marky
me.
was like basically.
Remember when we were at
screaming.
the movie theaters?
Tell them you were basically like.
I just remember
Tell them
yelling
what
at the
you said.
Indian people
Exactly.
first, and then they were kind of just joking around about it. And then I start pointing, like you can't, there's no video on the podcast, but if you, right now I'm like motioning, like I just like raise my hand and I'm pointing right at them. Like, just like, these motherfuckers fucking cut, fucking bullshit. And then like, I'm just going off.
And just think of the people behind us that were
Yeah.
waiting. Also 3 hours, they're watching this go down.
Yeah, yeah.
So
and then
he made it known that these people cut us.
Yeah, they're fucking bitches, dude, with their fucking Echo Unlimited bitch ass fucking non fucking dented brim ass
Just
bitch
let it
ass
go.
fucking
I've honestly
sport
let it
clips
go.
haircut. Bitch
It's
ass
just
mother-
kind of funny
no,
to
but
think
as I'm
about.
going off, you're like pulling me in. You're like, stop, shut up. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna
Exactly.
shut up, bro. I'm not the one.
Yeah,
You know,
and then the lady was like, boo hoo, like one of the
the
Arab
Indian
ladies.
ladies, yeah. But
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
they were all right about it.
Yeah, they weren't like
The
fucking.
Mexican people
paid more to be
they
in that
had
spot.
shame. They wouldn't look at me.
Hell.
They wouldn't
Yeah,
look at
but
me.
they were talking in Spanish. They're like, oh my god, I think he's mad.
Yeah, fucking
I was
idiot.
like, of
You
course he's
think,
mad.
dumbass bitch.
Of course
Fucking-
he's mad.
Fuck
He
them.
was mad. And then the 2 kids that originally cut us, they were like looking at me. That like we locked eyes. I'm like, bruh. Like I gave them the look. Like, come on, bruh. Like look what you have caused. He's looking pissed.
Fuck
If it was
them.
2 more people, that'd be fine. But they brought the whole fucking
Yeah,
family.
they brought the whole fucking
It was
banda,
so
bro.
obvious.
Fucking stupid.
Okay, that was
Fuck
fun.
you,
I
dude.
didn't know that was on your birthday. Would you
It's
say
like a
this is probably
birthday
like the best birthday you've had in a while? It's like
You know,
pretty
I feel the
relaxed.
love. I feel something about today. And I know it sounds kind of superficial or whatever, like it shouldn't matter, but like a lot of people have like texted me and reached out on the internet and stuff, like
That's
more
nice.
than usual, I feel, or I don't know. It just
Like it's not just Facebook right now anymore. Like you're getting like
I
from
think
all
I'll-
their social
yeah.
medias, people
Well, I
you've
think
met throughout the years,
it
reaching
felt
out.
good because at first because I'm turning 29 and I feel like people try not to care. They're like, well, 30's next, you know, or whatever. But something about this year, like, I didn't go to work. I took some time off, even though originally I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to work and save for my 30th birthday. But it feels good, like, just knowing that I have time off. And I, like, on my 18th birthday,
Cheers.
I worked. My 16th birthday, I did charity. Like, a lot of my I don't know, man. Sometimes I do that thing about, I don't give a shit that it's my birthday. It shouldn't be about me. And so I'll just like treat it like a normal day. And that was always kind of the plan even for this birthday. But something feels a little bit more like, oh, it's my birthday. Like, I don't know. But I'm not hating on it. I'm not upset, you know. Like yesterday. I don't know, maybe it helps because you're with me or something. Not yesterday, I'm sorry, last year. I was alone on my birthday, and I just kind of like skateboarded and.
Because I worked, okay, everybody.
Yeah, I just skateboarded.
I didn't just like
Oh,
abandon
can I tell them
it.
about the time when you went to like Great America without me?
Guys. Okay.
Oh my God. To be fair.
Here we go.
I don't want this story to be used against you. I feel like it could be a funny joke or something.
I hope it is. Now I hope we can laugh about it. You know?
Yeah. What happened? So I think it was my 20th birthday. I was going from 19 until me and my girl, we got together at 19. So I don't even think it was a year of being together. So to be fair, my girl wasn't really taking me serious as a boyfriend, if that makes sense.
So we were together for like a year. Okay.
She didn't think we'd last for a year.
Guys, think about it, okay? We're 19, you feel me? We're like out here fucking, we have our friend groups already established, you know? And, you know, but it's not like I didn't think we were serious, you know, we were dating, but then like we were just having a good time.
She didn't think that after a couple of years I would propose to her, you know, or we were thinking about having children.
We were just out living our lives. Basically, how long were we together for at that point? We got together that
probably
March.
Like
that March.
7 months.
Exactly.
Like
it's still fresh, still kind of new. Even though we were talking before.
To be fair, I think you know, my love was, maybe people just made fun of me about it more, like my friends.
Why? What did they make fun of?
They just made fun of me, like being in a relationship and trying to be like, oh, is that all you think about? Blah blah blah.
Oh, they were just picking on you.
Yeah, but it's kind of like I feel like some of it was hating because they wanted it, you know.
It's cute though. They're like picking on you. You're like, shut up.
And as a younger person, I'd be like, man, shut up. You know, I'm not gay. But yeah, I had a birthday party like at my house, but my girl decided to go to Six Flags instead, or Great America.
It was already planned before, wasn't it?
I remember you asked me permission. You're like, is it okay? And I wanted to be stoic and was like, yeah, I don't care, you know, because I didn't want to force you. I was like, oh, if you really want to, you really want to. And I just remember, like, at my birthday, everybody was just kind of, like, making fun of me and be like, where's your girlfriend? Where's your girlfriend? And I didn't know
it was going to be like that.
I was like, she's at Great America with two other guys.
My friends. No, and the girl.
A girl that looks like a guy.
But she's my friend.
Yeah, and everybody, you know, when you, I don't know if you're listening to this podcast, but everybody would be like, ooh, you know, and I remember, like, you weren't texting me.
Because I'm like in Great America.
Yeah. And all you text me, and this is back then, my girl did a lot of smoking, drinking, and drugging back then. So it was a little bit more of a liability.
Me? You're like, I don't want this to be used. I'm like, holy shit, I'm like 19,
this is back then where exactly.
Bro.
So I'm trying to paint the situation I'm in.
Okay.
And so I finally get a text from you after, like, when it's late, when it's like 9 o'clock or something, and I'm with my friends. I think Tim, who also wished me a happy birthday today. I was with Tim, and I was like, what did I say? I'm like, oh, I got a text. Let's see what it is. So everybody's like, oh, is she in him back? And the text message said, so many rides.
Yeah, that's what I'm letting you know. I guess I'm busy.
And everybody was just like, oh, yeah, so many rides.
I didn't know that.
Trying to say that you're riding these dudes or something. And that just made me... And that's why I would hide under your car, because I just didn't want to be played as a fool. So I guess my girl was talking recently about how I hid under her car when she was hanging out at like a park with her friends. And yeah, I did that. I drove like maybe a block or so away, brought my skateboard or something to make it look like I skateboarded there.
Oh, I see. I thought you originally skateboarded there.
Nope. And so yeah, I hid under the car.
It's wild,
Just
bro.
to
I was with my friends. This was around the same time, wasn't it?
maybe around that year, yeah.
Yes, definitely. I was just like I had friends. I was just chilling with them at the time.
You gotta see these friends, guys, but that's all right.
No, one of them got a girl pregnant, like, not even shortly after, like...
One of them became a prostitute. What's her name?
Who?
Christina. I don't know her last name.
Did she really become a prostitute, like 100%?
I thought you were the one who told me. She, like, went to Vegas or some shit. Or she's
Not
just...
a prostitute, an escort. There's a difference.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, no, relax.
Oh, excuse me.
There's definitely
My
a
bad.
difference.
My bad.
Hey, just
Yeah, yeah.
chill. Whatever.
The difference between an escort and a prostitute is like saying the difference between a Toyota and a Lexus. It's still the same fucking thing, but at the end of the day...
like it's the same genre.
Yeah, it's fucking... People are riding them, you know what I mean?
What? Just stop. Just stop.
What's the next question?
I don't know. I'm looking for one now because now we're talking about stuff.
Oh, this is hella years ago. It's funny.
I know, it is kind of funny.
I mean, when I think back, I've done some shit too. Like, I was fucking crazy. I really was.
Here, this is a stupid ass one. Of all the personal questions I could ask you, what's one you wouldn't want to answer? Like, what the fuck? Oh, what's your biggest pet peeve when it comes to social media?
Oh, man.
Yeah, perfect question.
Oh, man.
Perfect question for you. You're on social media a lot, so what's your biggest pet peeve?
I've seen somebody do something that I don't... Oh, man.
Try to change it so it's not like so pinpointed.
Yeah. I just...
Cheers, guys.
Biggest pet peeve on social media. Whatever... I don't like when people have a stance on something that doesn't seem like they should know about. And I know the counter argument...
Like, what do you mean? Well, give me an example of that.
The example is, right now, would be the Palestine-Israel shit. There are some people that are just so, like... If you're, like... Because I'm the kind of... I don't vote. You know, I don't take sides. And some people are just like... Man, you need to look into... Like, you're choosing not to look into it. You have the internet to get your information. So, choosing no sides is choosing the enemy side. And I always just...
Because it's like you're ignoring... Like,
I have the biggest feeling that this is going to blow up in people's faces. And just like humans are, we're going to make jokes about it. I'm just getting a head start on the jokes. Like, in a year
but did you
two,
hear about, like, what happened? Okay, I don't want to get too political in it.
But here's
stuff
one thing.
Is happening.
Here's another example, though. Black Lives Matter. Or defunding the police, and some people will be like, you can do your research on the police. It's so like if you're choosing to be supporting the police or whatever, and you're choosing not to defund the police, you're choosing racism, or you're choosing.
Listen, everybody likes the police to a certain extent, no matter what.
Now some people are just so against it. They think the police are fucking Nazis, and like that's my pet peeve when people just go so hard on one side. And they shut the fuck up. Like, I applaud people when they shut the fuck up. I have a Palestinian friend who, like, he hasn't said nothing about this.
Yeah, because he probably doesn't. I don't know. I don't want to speak for him, so.
Who gives a shit? But he's been repping that flag before this whole thing even started. And it's just kind of like the Ukraine-Russia situation. Like,
maybe he's also trying to lay low. He doesn't want people to know. Like, he's just chilling because, like, people are being radical. Things are going on, like, it's, like, real.
I'm not going to pretend to know something about, I'm going to live my life, and if that offends somebody, okay, my bad, but I'm still in a different way. But you
understand the gist of it, so it's not like you're completely deciding to ignore it, it's just more of, like,
what do you want me to do?
That you can't
and then people
do
be
anything
talking about, you
it.
can donate to this, you can donate. How the fuck do I really know my money's going to go to some place? You know what I mean?
You just have to have what people say, faith, that it's going to go
I have open mics
in a way.
You know what I mean?
Of course,
I'm kidding.
but still,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, like...
I'm only gonna.
Your life is your life.
One
things
day,
are happening.
One day, something might happen in this country.
I know,
and other countries are gonna be like,
little things are happening.
Praying for the U.S. You know, that might happen one day, but our problems are fucking. I don't know, man. Like, fucking Hawaii was just like 2 weeks ago, and people want to compare numbers. Everybody forgets.
No, dude, it's not comparing numbers.
There's so much news. What do you mean comparing numbers?
They shouldn't be comparing numbers. It's just more like people are dying in a catastrophe.
It's really bad. Like it's everything. It's not just one thing. Like I don't know what to tell you.
It's like actual
we're gonna
death though. Like, you have to think
Yeah.
about it. People are dying. It's kind of like,
People are
let's say,
dying
for example,
right now too in the U.S.
I know, but I'm
it's
just
like,
saying, okay, just imagine in California specifically, in the U.S.,
Sure.
California specifically, like, this is like how I guess they're trying to make it put into, like, into you understand.
Sure.
Like, think of like Palestine as like like as the United States, and there's like a little part, or Israel, the whole United States, but there's like a little part of the United States that doesn't want to be a part of the United States. But the United States is like, you're going to be the United States. But they're like, we don't want to be the United States.
Kind of like how California wants to be its own
So they're
country.
fighting against each other, and it's just like people are making it about religion, but it's, I guess it could be like also, but it's just more of like they are trying to say, well, if you don't listen, we're going to kill people, and they're killing them off instead because they're not obeying, but they are also fighting back like, don't kill us by killing, you know what I mean? But the way that people are killing is in a very like a terrible way, and they shouldn't be killing each other, but it's like that, like that's what's happening. Just imagine, like, for example, in California, right, let's say Los Angeles is rebelling and doesn't want to be fucking California. It's like, no, I don't want it. But California's like, oh wait, okay, you're gonna be it whether you like it or not, but we're gonna kill you if you don't do it, and we're gonna claim this, and you are going, this is gonna be California.
Isn't that
it's
illegal?
like that. But not there. That's
that's their
it's,
fucking issue, dude.
I know,
Like,
but that's what. But it's just like it's something that's happening in your area, not your area,
Yeah.
but on the rock you live on. But just think about like a lot of people like LA just being shot down by our military. It's like, well, you're gonna be California no matter what, and they're shooting them. But then LA is like fighting back with their own guns, like, no, fuck off. And then, like, you know what I mean? Now it's like a
So
bunch
is it
of
just a title thing? Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's basically, I feel like, kind of like the gist of like what's happening. And like, yeah, I guess it goes on for years. I haven't looked into it, but I feel like that's basically like what's happening, like in why people are dying.
Well, I mean,
'cause
I'm
things
not
aren't being obeyed.
I know I might sound insensitive, like, oh, that's their problem or whatever. What I'm getting at is people tripping the fuck out about it.
But I understand your side too,
this-
because it's really like, what are you going to do? It's just more like, I don't know.
Bro, we can
somebody needs to
barely
be a
do anything in our
mediator.
own country with fucking voting and shit, dude. Like,
Somebody needs to be a mediator. It's just like,
it seems out of our hands. It seems out of our hands. And so
Yeah,
what the
it
fuck?
is.
You want me to change the flag on my fucking Instagram that gets 700 views a month? Like, what the it's rookie numbers, bro.
No,
and so you're going to get outraged because
right.
I'm not making my whole life.
anyways, let's ask another question.
All right.
Well, so we all have
more to
our
say.
opinions on what's happening in the
Yeah,
world.
I have more to
Happy
say. but-
birthday to you. I'm just kidding. I guess we're like talking about it, but I don't know. It's just I don't want to get like stuck into it. I know it's happening, but
All
it's
I
like,
have to say is
yeah.
just like, what do you want? You know,
It's just
I feel like-
people are feeling, they're grieving, I guess, and they're just like so like outrageously pissed off.
I
so
think-
it's like what. But
I
it's
just
like
think
they
I'm not
want-
dumb enough to know that this is gonna blow over and there's gonna be another fucking thing to worry
No,
about in the future.
it's just like it
the
could-
aliens are gonna come down in fucking next year. Watch, the aliens are gonna come down and nobody's gonna be talking shit. Like
'Cause
they
they
both.
exist,
Okay,
bruh.
this is what I'm saying.
They're
This is
coming out
what
of the
seems
fucking
controversial.
water.
They both seem evil to me, to be honest.
What seems
Because
evil?
what's going on? Because what your example was saying, like if LA wanted to break apart from California, it just sounds
No, but
like
once
dumb.
LA was all of California.
Who
but
gives
California
a shit?
Came
It's just
through and was like,
it's
this
just
is all of
names and
California
titles.
now.
It's just names and
I
titles
guess
and
so,
laws.
but
Who gives a shit?
But I guess also their belief.
That's
I
like
don't know.
somebody coming up to you and like really trying to steal you away from me because they'll be like, well, technically you're not married, so legally you're single, so come on and suck this dick. And then you suck their fucking dick, and I'm all like, and you'll be like, I've been oppressed for the past 10 years, and shut the fuck up, dude. Who gives a shit? Like,
No,
I
it's
feel like,
not like that. It's
I think
just
it's
the
exactly
way that
like
they're.
that. I think it's exactly like that. And there's so much complications with different technicalities of people and their way of living. It's just people who won't be able to get along. That's really what it seems like to me.
Yeah.
Why can't people just live together in harmony? And then that's how it might be a religious thing, because that's how the laws get involved. And the laws do kind of have something to do with the U.S. a little bit. In God we trust, you know? And like, I don't know, man.
I think maybe the people who are like super upset about it that you're talking about just want us to do something like as in the United States.
They just want to feel seen.
Yeah, or I'll just step in and try
Or
to
on the
help. But
right
the thing
page.
is, like, if we step in and try to help, it makes other people upset.
Man, I'll
It's
tell
like
you
a
this.
domino.
If something happened in the Philippines, like the Muslims are trying to fucking get rid of all the Catholics, because the Philippines has a high percentage of Muslim people.
Really?
Yeah, it's a very popular religion in the Philippines. If there were to ever be something like this going on, you will never catch me posting fucking, you guys need to, and changing my fucking profile picture to a Filipino flag and talking about my people, da da da. Like, no. I don't,
Well, you never know.
I'll be another
If
one
it
of
ever
them.
happens, you never know really what you're gonna feel in that moment. You never know. You can
I
say
feel
that
ready
now, but
for it because
until
I've
it's
seen
like
all these
something
other
that
people
happens to you,
suffering.
you don't know
I don't
the
want to
feeling.
feel entitled or crazy when something bad happens to me. I'll be like, oh, it's my time to shine. I'm
No,
gonna
it's
make my
not that it's your time
personality
to
about.
shine. What do you mean your time to shine? It's just more of like you're also like, fuck, this sucks, and this is like people that are that I
There's
could
Asian
happen to
hate
somebody,
and shit like that goes on, and some you could kind of be a little bit of like Me Too about it. Like, I'm in
Dude, I can't tell this
fearful
phone.
for. I'm in fearful for my family because
Okay, I don't want to talk about this
all
no
of my
more. I
ates and
really
lolas are
don't,
being
man.
attacked on the street. I know,
It's
it's
like
interesting.
crazy. I don't want to
All
talk.
right, go ahead. Next question.
Guys,
Then.
it's wild. Let's just move on from the conversation. It's your birthday.
Yeah.
Okay. This fly needs to get out. Thank you. You somehow survived all of that beating. All right, let's find a new question for you. Ready? What's your favorite color to wear?
Oh, that's a hard. That's
Like your numero uno favorito
now?
color.
I don't really have one right now.
What's up?
I kind of like. I kind of like colorful things, but like a specific color. Like I kind of like a green or a tealish, but that's like with like athletic clothes. Like if I were to wear shorts or something, I'd want some like teal, sea green or something like that. But like with street clothes, I like a neutral, like
Yeah,
just
you're a very
black.
neutral guy.
Yeah.
Very
I like
neutral.
neutral when I'm like going out and not to sweat, but when I'm sweating, I want to wear shinier clothes or like colorful clothes.
Yeah. Or no shirt.
Oh, wheel kick to the
You're a no
fucking
shirt
dome.
kind of guy.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Let's speed round them. What's the worst lie you've ever told as a kid?
Ooh, I wonder if my parents listen to this, but this goes for them. I think one of the biggest lies I ever told, there was this girl that I liked in the 6th grade. She sat in front of me, and just a normal crush, I would say. Nothing, probably one of my first crushes in like middle school. And I had a friend. Who I was like pretty potential spam. I had a joke that kind of landed the other night. Sorry to change subjects, but it went like, here's one of my first attempts at a political joke, and it was like, you think Joe Biden be getting scam likely calls? And you think like he
That's a good
answers
one.
them? Oh, 40 billion in Ukraine, sign me up, or some shit like that, And,
Nice.
yeah. But biggest lie, so
Dude, you think he gets spam likely calls? Like, who has his phone? Do you think he has? How many phones do you think that motherfucker has?
more than he knows.
You think so? You think he has an iPhone? Like, you think he has a regular ass number? Who's his carrier? What the fuck? What do you think he is? Probably fucking AT&T, Verizon or some shit.
He's probably got his own private line.
You think so?
Yeah,
Like
he
the
could
presidential line or some shit?
just in the White House.
Damn.
No, so I liked this girl, and then I had a buddy who sat like across the classroom, and then like I don't really remember exactly what happened, but it kind of like blew up. So I don't know if I like wasn't friends with him or I was just being a meanie or something. But he was like sitting in my seat. I think he was sitting in my seat, or he was sitting like next to the girl I liked. All I remember is that he was in my area, And I think I just wanted to like look tough or something, or like just machismo was showing, you know. I'm like 12. I'm like 11.
Yeah.
And so I like bully him. I'm like, get out of my seat, you know? And so like he gets
You
up.
said that to him?
Yeah, and he like gets up, and when he gets up, because it's got to make sense for him to get up and do this, because I socked him. I like uppercutted him right in the stomach, like right in the solar plex, and he like dropped. And
You did not. You punched him?
yeah, I punched this kid. And so
No, I don't believe you. Look at me in the face. You punched this kid.
I punched this kid, man. I punched this kid, and the biggest lie is that like he like told his mom about it, and then his mom like told my mom. Like I said, we were like friends, you know. And so like my mom's like calling me about it and was like, "Did you punch this? You know, did you punch this kid or something?" And like I just lied. I was like, "No, I didn't." And then when we went to go talk, I was like talking about I didn't hit him, you know.
In front of him?
Yeah, I was all like trying to talk about like, no, I think I cried or something. I think I even tried like, I just
And what
would
did
never.
he do? He just like was crying too?
No, I think I even asked. He was like, "Why'd you cry?" But I was like,
You were trying to make it believable.
I think it wasn't even crying about like faking. It was more of crying that I had anxiety that I was lying or something, and just like I think like years later, my parents would ask me about, "You didn't hit him though, right?" I was like, no, he's lying, you know? But I think I finally told my parents, I did hit him or something like that. So if my parents are ever...
Oh, yeah, you finally told them.
My parents are ever listening, I did hit him. And,
But you told them? Or they don't know?
I don't know. Maybe we'll ask them today. I hope not. I don't want to... My parents put a Facebook post saying that they were proud of me, so I want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
And so I think that's one of the biggest lies I've ever told. I think so. That I like think back at where I'm like, you're a fucking liar. I lied. A couple of things there. Yep. Oh, I also cheated on you, but
Huh?
no, I'm kidding.
Itu. I'm gonna go pee.
All right.
I'm gonna have you answer one question.
Right.
Let me see. See.
Hi, buddy.
I'm looking. There was a question that I found. What's the wildest thing that you've ever done to get attention?
Oh,
be right
yeah,
back.
let me think on that. Wildest thing I've ever done to get attention.
Yeah, you don't have to answer these if you don't want to.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. When I think of attention, I want to think of like a big group of people, possibly, where I was like, oh, I want to. Man, there's a lot to choose from. I don't know. I've done a lot of things for attention, and a lot of them I don't even think were really. You know what's embarrassing? I don't know if this is the wildest thing, but it's kind of cringy / embarrassing. I think it was during the MySpace days or possibly Facebook days. I think I was in the 10th grade. And I used to take a lot of shirtless pictures, I remembered. And I remember I just wanted the picture to blow up, or so. I just wanted it to be popular. I wanted everybody to see it. I was like so proud of my fucking abs or whatever. I thought I looked good. So what I did is I like tagged everybody in this fucking picture. I probably tagged like 100 people. And like...
And what picture?
It was like a shirtless picture of me with like an old point and shoot camera with the flash and
yeah,
everything.
you used to take a lot of shirtless pictures.
Yeah, I was
that
just
was like
telling
your
them
thing.
that. Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know if it's
Dude, I'm gonna close these doors.
Yeah, you gotta close that.
Bye, mi amor.
I don't know if it's the wildest, but it is definitely kind of like embarrassing, or just kind of like cringy.
Oh, like you made people like go to it.
Yeah, just like it, wanting attention, really, bottom line. And so I remember I tagged hella people.
It's like borderline. It's like MySpace. That's how MySpace was.
Yeah, I wasn't sure
pick
if it
for
was
pick,
MySpace
comment
or
for
Facebook.
comment.
Yeah.
Like for like.
But this one was more random, I feel. I don't know. And I remember I tagged this one girl, and she had like biology with me. And like the next day I went to school or something, and she's like, you tagged me in your picture or something, like, you made me your nipple or something like that, I think. Or somebody was talking
like-
about, like, I got people were fighting over the nipple or whatever. And I just remember, like,
What?
yeah, I just remember, like, being quiet about it. It's like I was bold online to fucking tag her on my fucking picture, but when she would confront me about it in person, I didn't say shit.
You're like, what are you talking about?
Or I just, yeah, I don't know.
You
I
didn't
think
give a
I
fuck.
had this, like, strain of autism that
It's kind of like, well,
was just social awkwardness.
you
Like,
just don't understand like why she's asking.
I would talk to people a lot online, but when you would see me, like, in person in school, I'd be quiet. And I'd get shy.
I'm like that too.
Like, there was this girl, I remember, and we didn't talk much, but then she, like, added me on MySpace. Yeah, this is, like, 9th grade. And she found out that I had a boxer dog. And she had a boxer dog, I guess. And she got excited about that. And, like, then she started being more friendly with me and, like, trying to say hi to me at school. Because we would talk online. But then... Like, I would do this to a lot of people. I would talk to people a lot online. But when I would see you in person, I would act like I didn't know you. Or I'd try to make it uncomfortable for you because there's just some dumb ego thing about how I want to feel, like, cool. You know? Like, oh, I'm talking to so many people, I don't know who you are right now. Or some shit like that. Sometimes it was true. And a lot of the times it's like, I notice it with guys. Maybe girls too, but I mainly notice it with guys. I feel like they feel like disrespected, if that makes sense. Like, I remember a guy tried to add me on Facebook, and he, like, sent me a message or something, and I was straight up like, hey, I don't remember you. Like, I'm
There
so
is like,
sorry.
yeah, there's people who there's like a person who's done that to me recently. I'm like, I don't remember, like that one dude who apologized to me.
That's who I was thinking
Just
too.
like that. I'm like, I don't remember what the hell you're talking about, but that was on your conscience, and it's free because just know I don't know what it was. Apparently, it didn't affect me because I don't remember it at all.
I know, it's crazy how you could, like, do things that probably affect you a lot.
Yeah, but that one just didn't affect me.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends on the person. That words can hurt.
Yep.
I'm looking for a question for you. Whoa, these are adulty questions.
Really? What color's your asshole?
Color's your
Fucking
asshole?
cat starts licking his... Oh, that's his tail he's licking. What are you licking? Yeah, your tail, buddy? Did you get bit or something?
What would you like? Someone to give all of your friends $10 or just to give you the 100?
Give me the 100. My
Damn.
friends can make it.
You're like, that's mine.
Yeah, it's mine. My friend... It's because I believe in my friends. They don't need that $10. I need the $100 more than them.
Okay.
They need it. Oh!
Okay, let me see. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. Here.
Oh. I'm about to get knocked out. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Oh.
These questions are hella basic. I feel like I know all these. Have you ever had a naughty dream? No, just please.
I did. Now, I'm not going to go into detail, but I did have a naughty dream like 2 days ago. It was pretty crazy. It was weird, though. It was like you know when you play this game, but mainly the boxing one. You know how they have the replays that are like
Yeah,
super
the ones that you
detailed?
like. Yeah.
I think I had a dream that I was doing sex, and then like
In that format?
It like the end of my dream like stopped, and it would like show the up close like replay of like.
Oh, that is so you. That is such a you dream.
And yeah, just a quick snippet.
That's cool.
I very rarely have like sex dreams, but I think lately I've been having a couple bit more. Oh, Angela.
Stop.
Yeah.
If you had power to erase one thing from the world, what would it be? Like you could completely just bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like one power to in my life.
No, to erase one thing in the entire world, what would it be?
Let me watch my words here. Drama? No, we need a little drama.
Yeah, we need a little drama. Drama's good. Drama's good.
You know what? Okay, I have one. I'm curious. I'm honestly curious about this. I would get rid of cancer. I want to see what the world looks like without cancer. That's I wonder how many what the world would. Because sometimes I think, and this is kind of fucked up, but like, what if cancer is just kind of like the conspiracy theory, a little bit of like how COVID was to just kind of wipe out the population a little bit, or just but I don't know. Cancer is a complicated thing, and some people just fucking get it. So, would there be an overpopulation issue? I don't think there's an overpopulation issue. But how many more people? Will we have another billion people if cancer wasn't a thing?
Well, I asked Google how many people die of cancer a year, and it says in the world, and it says about 10 million people die a year.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
In the world, the entire world, 10 million people die a year from cancer.
The thing that freaks me out about cancer is there's so many different kinds of it.
Yeah.
You can get cancer on any part of your body. There's actually something right here I'm kind of worried about if it's skin cancer. I've been observing this, and but
that just came out of nowhere.
I've had this for probably like 2 months, and I just kind of I don't know.
Maybe we'll get it checked.
I don't know if it's a cut and it's just like healing weird, or if that's just what it is.
That's how I feel about this.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we just have something.
I don't know. We're like sharing it. All right, here's the next question.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? What is your worst joke? What is the last joke that you've ever made up that you feel like is just your worst joke? And it doesn't have to be terrible, but it's just
what about
like kind of
like stand up? Like
no, just in any joke
worst
that you
joke?
feel like that you've ever made. It doesn't even have to be your stand-up jokes. Maybe a joke that never made it to your stand-up. Just any joke.
Ooh, let me pull out my book.
Pull
I'm
it
gonna
out.
pull my book out, and then we're gonna just see if there's something there that is like.
Pull it out.
You got my password?
Yeah, I got it.
I always like to just see if it's still rolling.
Ooh, we went on for 1 hour and 1 minute.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it feels longer, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels like it's more free realm. Like I'm not even doing a podcast as much. I'm just chilling. Okay.
It's on.
Let's see if there's something here that I've never said on stage. That's a good joke that I should bring back.
But that's the question. Not a joke, but like, what is your worst joke? That's literally a question on this list, and I really want you to tell me one, like your worst one.
I don't know. I'm just trying to look for a bad joke here. That at one point I was like, "Oh, this is nice." Yeah. There's a note in here that I wrote where I'm cross-faded. 3:11. I was drunk and high at the same time, drinking champagne on an airplane. No. And I could tell in my handwriting, this is my fucked up handwriting compared to, look, this is what I wrote. I'll get to the question, but.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Aw, I like your notes. Ooh, where's your gum? Remember you wrote all your jokes on the gum? I think it's on the floor somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah. This one says, yeah, look at this one. 2/26/23. These are, been drinking more lately the past few weeks and smoking. Haven't been hanging out with much people. I don't even grocery shop anymore. I just DoorDash and Instacart. Was trying to make a joke, but I don't think it's going to work out. 3/11/23. Cross-faded right now. I feel okay.
That was March?
Yeah, March 11 of this year. Cross-faded right now. I feel okay. Been listening to a lot of Puya lately. Kinda tired. Whoops, my hands hurt. It's been cold. And then a day later, we sprung the clocks forward an hour, so there goes my day. Apparently, this is the last time we are doing this.
That's so cool. You wrote that down. Yeah. So 3/12/2023 was the last time we ever had daylight savings.
It says, gonna be interesting looking back at this as just a memory.
Wow. The grass is green. The sky is blue. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Oh my God, sweet.
It's not a joke. I just
March.
wrote that
I
down.
know. Yeah, March. Is, like, holy shit, you're like.
This whole page is just a bunch of Big Al jokes.
Oh, for the roast.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I remember that. How is Big Al?
He's alright.
I haven't seen
I
him.
think he wished me happy birthday. I think. Oh no, he's the one who sent me the comedian. He was like, "Turns out I just like sucking dick." See,
Has he
this
been
is why I
going
like
out?
writing stuff down because there's some good jokes in here or just good like memories. And the last
Hi,
show,
papi.
yeah,
Your joke.
just a whole
Is that when you
page.
wrote it down? Was this the birth of I Papi?
No, I think I just put it here because I was like, you don't need to write that fucking down. Just put iPoppy and you'll know to say it.
What's this?
Oh, it says, fuck man, the Sharpie bled through. That's why I wrote one whole page because the Sharpie bled through. Oh, here's one. I've done this joke once and it's not. Here's a funny story. This joke up here, I use a little bit more and I presented it to my sweet friend Ernest. Ernest didn't like this joke.
On 7/23/2023.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like, it's around this time. So Ernest didn't like this joke, but I did this joke a little bit more and it did okay.
Oh, like
This-
you were testing it out?
This joke he really liked, and I tried it on stage once, and it just didn't really work too well. Maybe I'll get back to it, but the joke goes
wanna
like,
see,
yeah, this will be my bad joke to
Okay.
answer it. I don't like when people from the military call deployment going on tour. Like I follow artists and bands and other performers on social media and they'll sometimes post about their upcoming tour dates and where they'll be. Like imagine somebody in the military doing that. Hey guys, I'm going to be slaughtering innocent women and children in Syria this upcoming October. You know, catch me in your city. It's like they go back home to their cheating wife and she's all like, "How was the tour, honey?" And it's like, "Oh man, I really bombed out there in Ukraine. But we killed it in Russia though." And so yeah, that joke was kind of just whatever. So
How do you feel about that? Where would you work that out?
the first and only time I did it was in Tommy T's.
Really?
So that joke it didn't really hit as well. Like I felt like there's got to be a bigger punchline. But then after that, I did the Yadolf joke.
You know what it is? It's just shocking.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but that's just really how I feel a little bit. I just like
That's
I don't-
how it
it's just
feels. It's
silly.
very
It's
shocking,
just being
but
upset
yeah,
about
silly.
something because they call it on tour. Like who gives a shit? But I'll just kind of like try to riff on it, whatever. It really doesn't upset me. I just saw
Yeah.
like, oh, we could say that. Oh, here's another one. Like these aren't. Like, I guess these are jokes that just never really seem to work as well. Like, anyone ever wonder what percentage of Kids Bop album sales were pedophiles?
I feel like that's a good joke.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I have a question. Can you speak like your favorite cartoon character?
Can I what?
Can you speak like your favorite cartoon character? I don't know what my favorite cartoon character is, to be honest. Like, what would I imitate? What would you? Maybe like, like Stitch.
Oh, yeah, I think you do a good
How?
Stitch.
Yeah, I could do Stitch. But I don't know if I would say that's my favorite. What's your favorite? Or can you do one?
I can't think of, like, which one it is.
Some of these questions are so dumb. What is your silliest pickup line?
Silliest pickup line?
Yep. What
Oh,
is your
man.
silliest pickup line?
I can't think
I
of
need
it
to
right
get
now. I feel like I'm
ready.
getting a little... I feel like I'm tuning out a little bit.
I know I gotta
Should
get
we wrap,
ready.
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, maybe we can come back later.
Give me
Okay.
one more question.
And
that
then
I
maybe
can...
we could like we'll like edit. We'll see what we can keep in, cut out. You know what I mean? Maybe we
you
could
want.
try to
I'm fine
cut out a
with
little
them.
bit of that Palestine conversation.
No, I'm keeping it because
Oh,
that's how
for
I really
real?
I don't
Okay.
care.
Okay.
I really don't.
Okay, one more question.
Because I
Okay,
don't want to
what
say.
is your dream date? Like, if you could go on any date,
Ooh.
anywhere in the world, and it was 100% doable and 100% possible, doesn't matter. What is your dream date?
Probably we go out, do anything, and it's just a good funny time. Like maybe like a
A silly gift time.
yeah, maybe like during the day we went to like an amusement park or something, and it was just empty as shit, and we got to have our fill.
Like we got to rent out one.
Yeah, and like not much like too much human interaction with other people, but if we did, they're fucking fine. Like they're not annoying.
They're zooted.
Yeah, they're just not annoying. You could be zooted and annoying. And
True.
maybe get some good food and then go home like around 6-ish. Like get home around 6 and then put on a movie. And then either during the movie or like maybe probably preferably during the movie, like a couple of minutes into the movie, just get to sucking, just
And
get to
fucking?
sucking, just get to sucking and fucking, and then like take a nap, wake
Ooh,
up,
like
and
on
then
like where? Like on a roller coaster?
no, in bed or just
In
like
bed? I thought we were at the theme park.
no, we come back home. We just come
No,
back
why don't
home.
we just do it there?
Because it's uncomfortable. I can't take a
We
nap
could
when I'm
find
done.
somewhere to do it there. I know, but maybe we could
When
have
people
somebody.
have
We can
sex,
have an Uber.
when people have sex, and I know we've done
can
it
Uber.
before, but when you do it like in public and stuff, it's not much about comfortability unless you're fucking like homeless or live with your parents and you're just so gotta get it in right now.
Nah, bruh. I feel like we would be. I feel like it'd be nice, like especially if we had had like a couple drinks.
Oh, here we
And
go.
we're just like, oh yeah. You would be down.
I have
feel
one
like I'd
thing
be
to
down
say.
even
I
without
have one
it,
thing
but
to
you
say
would be
before this
like,
ends. This
yes.
is important. Let's stay on track. So,
Yep.
with the whole conversation we had about Israel Palestine, I just want to say I don't want it to seem like I'm not interested in it at all. I am interested in other people's opinions, and I'm open to being educated about it. But I just don't want. I don't want to be. I just don't want to be fake about it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And I just feel like there's a lot of people being fucking fake about it that just want to feel like they're on the right side of history. And from what I'm seeing in my algorithm, it seems like the right side of history is to go against the Jews. Or not. Okay, see, even wording it like that is the
But
wrong way.
I know.
It's
Yeah,
to go against
exactly.
Israel. But whatever, dude. Like, at the end of the day, it kind of has nothing to fucking do with me.
It's insane though, because think about it. Israel is like huge now, and the part of Palestine that was Palestine is so tiny.
But it's just so funny how not too long ago, it was like, you can't make fun of the Jews, that's fucked up. And now it's kind of like, you still can't make fun of them, but they are the enemy, like, whatever, dude. I feel like people are more confused than they actually know they are. And I think I'm just kind of more aware of it. That's it. So, yeah. One more question and we fucking wrap this up or what?
I think that was the last question.
Did you have something to say about sex or whatever? You're just
No,
drinking
I
and
was
shit.
just.
I don't know.
No, I'm not talking about sex. Remember?
We
you
were.
like,
I was like, let's get on track.
okay, let's.
Though.
Yeah, sorry. All right, good. Keep this one short and sweet, okay?
Okay.
Do you believe in astrological signs?
No.
Okay. All right, we'll be back. So right now, Marconi's birthday is actually 4/20. Oh wait, he's playing GTA.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go get ready. We're gonna eat some
Let's turn this
delicious
off.
pizza.
See you later.